NATO, NATO. How it became the cause of war between the Russia and Ukraine? This is the question arising in everybody's mind. So here I am to explain about that. Before going to topic, I would like to request you all to please subscribe my channel. Let us come to the point. What is NATO? Full form of NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This is an organization which is having the military alliance with 30 countries. In this, so many countries are involved. Here are some countries we can see like Canada, USA, some countries are there. Let us come to the point. Before going to those countries, let us see what does it do? What is its power? This is one of the most powerful alliance in whole world. And it don't have its own arm, but it promise each other countries that at the time of the need, they will be helping and the unified military command structure like it is working. So it is a permanent unified military command structure which is helping each other country whenever they need the military power. And this was formed in 1949. USA was the main country, and along with that, UK, Spain, Turkey, Slovakia, and Czechs. These are some countries. In these countries, some of the countries are there which are near to Russia. They are bonded by Russia. So what is the problem and why the Ukraine and Russia got clashed? First of all, let me tell you, Russia and Ukraine was once upon a time, it was a one united country when USSR was there. So Russia presented the US and they demand some of the list of demand that the NATO should not include Ukraine, and Russia was opposing that NATO should be not be the part of for the Ukraine. What is the problem? So when the Soviet Union broke up from the Ukraine, Russia is trying to control Ukraine under their power, and it also had a treaty in which the Ukraine was asked to denuclearize their power. That means whatever nuclear power they are having, they have to dismantle them. In this way, uh, by doing that, if the Ukraine do so, the Russia told that they will not attack on Ukraine. They promised, but they did not follow it. In 2014, they attacked on Ukraine and invaded the Crimean country of the peninsula. Okay, in this way, what they promised they did not fulfill, but Ukraine have the fear that they will be, they have to always under the control of the Russia, and they don't want to do. That is why they decided that they will join NATO. And NATO, if they get the support of the NATO, what is the problem to Russia? Now, if Ukraine became the part of NATO, what will happen? So USA will be able to use the land of Ukraine to enter into the Russia very easily. Already some of the northern part of the eastern part of the Russia and western part of the Russia are included in NATO. If this Ukraine also join them, it will be surrounded by all the NATO countries. And Russia feels that it is not good for its safety. That is why Russia want to stop Ukraine to join the NATO. And that's the reason NATO became the reason for the war. And this is the reason that Russia want to stop the Ukraine to join NATO. And that we can say that now the NATO became the reason for war. So I hope you understood. I am able to make you a little bit understanding what is happening and how it is becoming the reason for the war. Thank you very much.